Another day, a bunch more movies. We're doing way closer to, like, we're getting closer to now. Whenever now is going to be. Let's just go over these movies of 2017, 2018? Yeah, that's it. All right, let's go. The Big Sick sucks. I really don't like this movie. It is so awkward and weird. It was boring the entire time. It's about a guy and a girl who meet. She goes into a coma, and he just stays by her bedside the entire movie. It's like, from what I remember, that's what it was. If it wasn't, then I fell asleep during it. Probably. Super boring. Transformers: The Last Night. I've forgotten a lot about this one. Michael Caine. No, it's Anthony Hopkins says the word dude, and it's so funny. But that's all I remember from this movie. It's really stupid. Yeah, not a fan. Justice League is dumb. Snyder Cut is better. Not much else to say. This is really a dumpster fire of a film with a lot of weird decisions. My heart goes out to Zack Snyder, who lost his daughter during filming of this movie and had to step aside while Joss Whedon took the helm and ruined the film. Just no. Just no. This movie is bland. It's fine. I don't get what everyone is upset about. It is the most milquetoast, bland, whatever movie. Yet everyone is like, oh my god, it's the worst thing in the world. It really isn't. It's your standard kids movie. I even like the design of the viruses. They're pretty cool. The virus bots or whatever. They're spiky, pointing, diamond-shaped kind of things. Those are awesome. But yeah, the rest of the movie is just whatever. It's a Wreck-It Ralph ripoff. I don't get why everyone's so upset. This movie's boring. It's a slog. It's two ships chasing each other like this the entire movie. I don't like what they did to Luke. Made him a hermit. Had him drink blue milk right out of the udder. What they did to Leia was pretty strange. A lot of weird choices. I like this part where they fight Snoke. That's pretty cool. But other than that, yeah. That's kind of it. Nothing really much. The ending was pretty cool, ambiguously, but really plan out your franchises. Dang it. Marvel did that. Why can't you? This movie could be way better, but just like, I don't know. Luke Evans is a bad choice. They should have cast Nathan Fillion. Emma Watson's okay. The Beast was pretty cool. I like how he looks in this. I don't remember much about this movie. It's a worse version of the original. The original is God tier. This is like C or D tier. I like this movie. It's very cute, very fun. The Minions have a great rapport with each other. I did a review on this one way back when, which was pretty fun to do. I like the Drew and Gru thing. It's pretty cute. Them scaling the tower is pretty funny. And Balthazar Bratt is a great villain. Basing him off the 1980s was pretty fun as well. And I just think it was a very well done movie. It's very cute. Forgot what moral I came up with that everyone was searching for in the movie, because there's like 5 different plots. But it kind of works out in the end. It shakes out pretty well. I like this one a lot. It's one of the better Despicable Me movies. This is another kind of American Ultra type movie where you get like a character and have them just wreak havoc through everywhere. It was cool, good movie, pretty interesting, and just nice to see. I like the atmosphere in the movie was very well done. The set design was very nice, and the action was pretty good in this one too. I forgot if I actually saw the whole thing of this, but I think Gary Oldman did an amazing job in this film. Really wonderful. I probably shouldn't even be putting this on my list, but yeah, it's just really good. Gary Oldman can seamlessly just like go into any role. It's great. He did a wonderful job in this. I forgot what it's about, but he captivated me. Cars 3 was surprising and really great. Should have just replaced Cars 2 outright. I'd love to see a Cars 4 that is called Cars 2 or something. Just a retcon, the sequel. But yeah, this one's a way more mature take on Cars. It's about Lightning McQueen trying to, retire in a way and leave his racing to the next generation. It's a very well done movie, and I think they really did justice to the characters after the dumpster fire that was 2. Dunkirk was really great. Forgot most about it. It's a war movie, done really well though. I really like what they did with this one. A lot of cool shots with planes, a lot of really nice sunsets and visuals. Really well done as far as the action goes in this one. And the cinematography is very nice too. This one was pretty cool. I like the train aesthetic. Pretty good. As a fan of Paper Mario, you know, Chapter 6 is all on a train, which is pretty nice to see. Other than that, nothing really much to say about this one. I do like how it went, though. It was a pretty good, interesting murder case thing. Get Out was really gripping, very strange, really weird, and just like a very awesome film. I like how it all shook out in the end. It was very strange. It was really cool, very twisty and turny, and with a lot of weird, creepy stuff going on. That sunken place scene will haunt me forever. It's very awesome, and yeah, just a great movie that is so cool. Kong Skull Island is really nicely done. I think that all the actors did a great job. Sam Jackson is really great in this as well. Kong steals the show, of course. The Skull Crawlers are great antagonists and villains, and the humans do what they can. Oh, John C. Reilly shows up in the midway of the movie, and he steals the show. Really great, and as far as the humans and the monster characters, they really hit the nail on the head with this one and tried to give them both good credence. I think this is the best blending of human and monster in these Godzilla Kong monster movies. I'd love to see more of it going down the line. Coco made me cry. Yeah. Really, really touching film. Beautiful, even. I love how this one looks. The aesthetic is great. The Day of the Dead thing is awesome. It's a little meandering in the middle for me, but the ending and the beginning really stick it, and it's pretty good. You get the motives of the characters and what they need, what they want, and the twists are very nicely done in this one as well. And it's a good movie, very fun, family, just good stuff. Wonder Woman was fun, the first one. I like this one a lot, actually. It was very well done. I love the action, and the color grading is pretty cool. The ending is kind of strange with the twist villain, but it's another cool action scene, and I think it was pretty good. Sure, you can change it a bit, but what we have and what we got was serviceable and works well. It was a really interesting, like, cool movie. I just think it was... the kids did a great job. Very Stranger Things aesthetic, but just more for a Stephen King kind of crowd. And it really just, won everybody over. I didn't see the sequel, but I really like this one. The clown was great. Pennywise, really, really awesome for that. Every red balloon I saw reminded me of this film after it, and it's just really cool to see. Very well done with this one, and I like how it deviates from the book for obvious reasons at some points. But yeah, creepy, freaky, weird, and strange. And Skarsgård kills it as Pennywise. Went into Split not knowing what it was, and I came out wanting to watch the sort of series that it's no spoiler by now that it's a sequel to Unbreakable, which I saw recently. It's a great movie and pretty interesting. Shyamalan is really strange, I gotta say, but Split is a whole other beast, if you will. I think they did a great job with this. I saw snippets of the third one and wasn't really a fan of it, but I did like this movie a lot, and it really shows the range of James McAvoy. Does an amazing job with his roles, I guess, in this. But yeah, it's so wonderful. Just a really weird film that is just shows off in one actor's range. I love Guardians 2. I think 3 eclipses it, but 2 was a contender for one of the better MCU films, for me at least. I really find that it makes all the characters sort of a family in a way as they protect Baby Groot and help him out. I like how they kind of split up the cast a little bit with this one. The whole Ego Planet thing was great, and I just really found it to be a wonderful film about, fatherhood and parenthood, and it was really nice. There was a little bit of lull in the middle, though, as you're kind of just waiting for the plot to move forward, but for all it is, it's a wonderfully serviceable film. It does a great job expanding the GOTG world. Yeah, Guardians 2 is awesome. Thor Ragnarok is better, though. It has much more sort of cohesive action, and it looks really great. Asgard doesn't look as good as it probably can, and I like how they're kind of phasing that out in a way. making it look drab and bland for a certain reason. I think the Sakaar was a great planet as well. Jeff Goldblum is in this movie. Does a wonderful job. Love seeing him as well. Um, the whole cast does a great job. Taika does a great job as Korg. Really funny character there. Hulk shows up. Spoilers. That would have been a great spoiler to see, but I guess they're just going to cater to normies or whatever with the trailers. But, whatever. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's very fun, very tongue-in-cheek, and really just great action, great characters, great story, and a great redemption arc for Thor. Hopkins shows up once again, does a great job in this one. All in all, it's a wonderful movie. Logan is excellent. I love the bleak dourness of this movie and how he learns to be sort of a father figure to this girl that is technically his daughter in a way. How Patrick Stewart does an amazing job at his condition in the movie is excellent. That whole scene with the sort of like earthquake kind of thing was phenomenal. The villains are really intimidating and kind of scary in a way. And all in all, it's a really great, just awesome send-off for Logan until Deadpool 3. But this is great. I really loved it. This is like just the kitchen sink of Batman. Every Batman iteration up until this point is in this movie. It is wonderful. It is one of the best Batman movies I've ever seen. It's incredible, really funny, and super clever. The only problem I have with it is that it does stick a lot of the multiverse of Warner Brothers within this movie, which is okay, but I would have rather it had just be a standard Batman Joker story, which it eventually is. And it is kind of cute. I feel like the ending does miss the mark a little bit, but the rest of the movie, like 95% of the movie, is phenomenal. Incredible, basically perfect. One of the best Batman movies to date ever. And Will Arnett, love you, man. And Zach Galifianakis does a great job, too. Ralph Fiennes plays Alfred, which is really funny because another one of Ralph Fiennes' characters shows up in this movie, played by Eddie Izzard, who I love also. This movie, and Michael Cera does a great job as Robin. The whole cast, phenomenal. Great job, everybody. There can be no better adaptation of books to screen than Captain Underpants, who gets its tone right on the money. One of my favorite animated films ever. It's so clever, it's funny, it's cute, it's weird. They match the art style perfectly with CG. And this is just wonderful. I really love this one. No joke, please see this. Pretty please. You will not regret it. It is a laugh a second. Phenomenal. I wish they had sequels. They did have a TV series, but I pay good money for more sequels. Seriously, I love this movie. Phenomenal. Just perfect. Spider-Man Homecoming is an awesome movie. I really love this one. I'm glad we have Spidey in the MCU, and his little first steps of learning are really great in this one. Keaton does a great job as Vulture, and the twist with his character is amazing too. That whole scene is so tense and just brilliant. S-tier chef's kiss. I really think this movie, the smaller stakes of it really help it become a better film overall, and just how good Spider-Man could be when he's on on the DL. I think this one is what Brand New Day should be striving to be in a way, but even smaller would be great. Not really focusing on the MCU as a whole, but more just focusing on Spider-Man as a character and a person. This is my favorite. This is my second favorite movie of all time. First one's Big Lebowski, but this one is my second favorite movie of all time. It's perfect. It is a fairy tale book brought to screen. It is not for kids, though. It's anything but. But it is a wonderful movie that's basically silent for a lot of parts. The cast kills it. They just own it. The creature is phenomenal in this movie. I love the design of the creature. And this build-up of the story is just so great in this one. And Michael Shannon's in it. He's a great job, too. He's amazing as the villain of the movie. Just everything about it is basically perfect. It's such a wonderful movie that really captivates your imagination and is a treat for the eyes and ears. One of the best ever. Ever. Probably one of my least favorite movies of all time, going from my second favorite to one of my least favorite of all time. This movie was bad, boring, just, oh my gosh, just a slog to get through. And then James Corden shows up and it gets worse. So yeah, stay away from this one. It's very bad. Early Man really tried. It's cute. It tried, though. I really... Aardman, I'm sorry. I really appreciate what they did for this film. They really put, like, their hearts and souls into it. But the story and characters, I've forgotten all about this movie until I made this list. And until I look back at it, Early Man isn't good. I hate to say. I really appreciate what Aardman does. But Early Man just is not it. Incredibles 2 could have been better. Yeah. I'm really bummed with this one. I really wish it could be a good movie, but sadly, it's just not. Oh, make me cry. Yeah, the villain's awful. The plan for the villain is terrible. The characters are really neutered from the first movie, and you don't really get much to do with them. I wish The Incredibles just spun off to a TV series where they fight a monster of the week and learn about stuff. That would have been great. But yeah, too little, way too late. Way too late. This movie is kind of a cluster of just random ideas thrown at each other, kind of like Incredibles 2 in a way. But yeah, I just find this one to be kind of too all over the place. It's odd, it's weird, there isn't really cohesion to it, and I don't know what else to say. It's just kind of there. Yeah. Yeah, there's just too much going on. The Commuter could have been a good movie. I just think it got Liam Neeson out. It's just another Liam Neeson movie. It's now its own category. It's like a Die Hard or whatever. It's a Liam Neeson. We're gonna watch another Liam Neeson. We're gonna watch a Marvel. It's gonna be a good movie. The Marvel. Commuter wasn't good. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan of it. Maybe there's other better movies. But during my theater experience of this movie, there was a guy in front of me who was on his phone, and it was really bright, and I kicked his chair a little bit, and he like turned around like someone threw something at him, and I totally just like clammed up, and yeah, it wasn't a good theater experience, and it wasn't a good movie experience. I had popcorn though, that was good. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Oh my gosh. The very, very, very end of the movie with the teaser for the other next movie is one of the best parts of this movie, as well as the princess scenes. But everything else is just not good. And Bill Hader's in this one. I love him, but he's not. He's okay. Honestly, the plot is just awful. It retcons a bunch of rules from the previous movies, and just isn't good. I don't like this one. I'm sorry. Ralph is a bad character. Vanellope's a bad character. Everyone else is a bad character. Skip this one. Venom is a weird movie. The acting is strange. The characters are weird. It's kind of fun to watch. But yeah, it just really... It's odd. It's just an odd movie. It's a really weird movie that they tried, I guess, but really just Sony, stop. Stop, Sony, stop. Even the final fight is just so hard to watch. It's terrible. I watched this movie in a theater in Hawaii on vacation, which was pretty fun. This is my first exposure to Awkwafina. She was fine in this movie. She was actually pretty funny. The characters were great in this one. I really liked the setting too. I just don't remember much of it, and it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. It's fun fluff. It's more fluff. That's fun, but I want something a little more meat to the bone when it comes to my animated. When it comes to my movie stuff, I want to watch. I do appreciate this one. They did a good job with it, but other movies are better for me. Black Panther was great. I really love the fight scenes in this one. The ending was kind of iffy with the Black Panther versus Black Panther, and the story was a little kind of convoluted for me in a way. I love Chadwick Boseman's acting in this one; he did a great job. Michael B. Jordan as well. All the other characters were really nice in this one too. I liked them a lot, and everyone just did a good job. It's not my favorite Marvel movie, but it's still really good. Aquaman was cool. I like how they actually had Julie Andrews as the giant sea monster. That's pretty funny. I do like how they have this kind of underwater versus water. How they did that was really great with all the different kingdoms and stuff, which is nice. The pit scene was very scary and creepy. I love that. And the CG was really good in this one. I like it a lot. The motivations were pretty clear. It was very fun to watch. And a good popcorn movie. It was awesome. Deadpool 2, which is Deadpool, but more. I like how you have more Colossus. You add characters like Domino and Cable. Brolin is brilliant as Cable. Does a great job as him. Domino's great too. Juggernaut shows up, which is pretty funny. They have a big fight and stuff. It's really fun. The villain's kind of iffy and whatever, but the rest of it is really solid. I like this movie a lot. It's pretty great. I liked Solo. I'm going to say that. I liked this movie. It was fun. It was, good. The guy that played Solo did a great job. Internet people are gonna internet. I feel like studios should stop listening to the internet. And ironically, I'm posting this on the internet, so I can't win. But either way, I like this movie. It was pretty fun, and really just have fun with your movies. Dang it. That'd be great. Liked it a lot. Oh, Danny Glover did it, right? Daniel Glover? He did a great job as Lando. Solid. Super solid. Rampage is dumb fun, and I love it. Dag nabbit. Yeah, I forgot. Of course, it's Dwayne Johnson. But, man, Negan, what's his name? Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Steals the show in this one. He's like a nicer Negan. That smiling, cocky, southern guy voice, he just used that for this, and it's awesome. The characters are really fun. The monsters are really great. There's a lot of great references to the movies, or games at least, of Rampage. Why did I say movies? To the games. I want more Rampage, dang it. I would love to see Rampage World Tour. But yeah, the monsters are really cool. Designs are really great. I think they did a great job with this one, and it was a big, dumb popcorn movie that I think I saw alone in the theater, and I loved it. It was awesome. Ready Player One was really fun. It has a lot of allusions to different films, movies, TV. I like that kind of thing where you can just point and spot characters you know from stuff. I hear they changed the book in a lot of ways, but it made for a great film. I like the character designs too, and I like how the villain is a businessman in a corporate business suit, both in the real world and in the virtual world. It's pretty good to see. Yeah, I just think this is a wonderful movie that was just really nice. It just did a great job with all its CG, all the cool stuff to see in the movie, and how games kind of work in a way. Spielberg did a pretty good job with this one. This is a documentary, mostly, on Mr. Rogers, and I really liked it. I rarely see documentary movies, but when I do, they're pretty good like this one. I really thought this was a really good job on that, and yeah, it's just a nice, good movie, wholesome, fun, and wonderful. Christopher Robin is just excellent. I think they did a really great job with this. I love the aesthetic of it. It was really neat. Ewan McGregor does a great job with this, as well as Jim Cummings coming back and voicing a lot of the characters. I believe that Brad Garrett plays Eeyore, and he's really cool. Met him a few times. Very nice guy. And it's just a wonderful, cute little movie featuring some of our favorite characters from the wonderful world of Disney. The 100 Acre Wood. Yeah, I love the aesthetic of this one. The characters are really cute. The designs for the plushes are wonderful, and I love it. It's nice. I was going to put this a little bit higher, but I don't know. I put it a little bit lower. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody is really good, though. I really like this movie a lot. It was very just, awesome and fun. I feel like Rami Malek did a great job as Freddy. And it was just really nice to see. It was really cool. I love that scene where he's singing in the parking garage or whatever, the parking lot, and that was great. All in all, they did a great job with this. I feel they could have gone a little bit further though. But loving Freddie Mercury, as a singer and as a person, just really awesome to see on the big screen. Fell in love with Queen a decade or so ago. Never looked back. Love it. All thanks to Suicide Squad's trailer, by the way. A Star is Born is a wonderful film that really captures how the music business works. And the ending is a gut punch. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is just a wonderful, memorable film that has some really good romance, really great heart, and some awesome songs. Big fan of this one. They did a great job with it. I really loved watching A Star is Born. Infinity War is the sort of culmination, part one of the culmination of the Infinity Saga of Marvel, this whole three-part thing they've been doing. And man, did they really deliver. Thanos is a great, intimidating villain, almost the protagonist of this story. All the Avengers trying to get all the stones before he does. All the characters we've seen and will see. And just all the CG everywhere and all the characters and acting. It's nuts. Just a crazy, nuts movie that they did a really great job with. This is phenomenal and incredibly well done. Marvel's done it. They did a really good one. A Quiet Place is one of the best theater experiences I've ever had in my life. The entire theater was quiet. You could hear a pin drop. I was going to get popcorn, but I didn't because we were going to miss the movie. And I'm so glad I didn't get popcorn because this movie is amazing. Even though a lot of people are like, there's like plot holes and stuff, I don't care. When I'm watching it, I'm invested. I'm in. Whatever they throw at me, fine. I'll take it. But yeah, this is just wonderful. The monster designs are excellent here. I really love how they have to tiptoe through everything and be quiet or make noise as needed. But yeah, it's such a great film that's set up really well, and the sequel is pretty good too. I really loved Quiet Place. One of my favorite theater experiences ever. Not my favorite film ever, but it's still just amazingly done. Great job. Krasinski and Blunt do a great job in their acting too, as do the kids. And it's so cool to see this movie and how everything works out. It's just awesome. Spider-Verse 1 is one of the best movies ever. It is incredible. Gosh, the villain's great. The heroes are great. The Spider-Man Nick Cage is great. Spider-Pig is phenomenal and got me into... I was going to say John Hamm because of Spider-Pig, but he's Spider-Ham or whatever. Spider-Ham by John Mulaney. Just incredible. Love him. Spider-Gwen does a great job. The whole cast is just awesome in this one. The CG is incredible. It just looks awesome, and it's really just epic. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. It is just an excellent film that everyone should see, and it's really awesome. I love this movie. Heck yeah, to the nth degree. I really feel like this one could have been a one-off, and I would have been fine. I would have been happy. I'm content with this movie. It works out so well. We'll talk about the sequel later, though. And I'm just going to go to 2019, only because I'm at like half an hour of the video, and you all deserve more. You all just really deserve more on this one. So let me just pull up the next batch of stuff that I've been doing. Because I did do 2019's files. But yeah, let's just get them all squared away. Starting with Aladdin. Aladdin, just no. Just doing every character dirty. No. Bad. Not only no, but also bad. Yeah. Oh man. Gosh. Will Smith Genie isn't good. The villains are awful. The villain is awful. The characters are not memorable. I do like Jasmine's number at the end, but really it's just try harder. Lion King, I had a good time in the theater. I had fun with it, but really every other movie that year was better than this. This is a direct copy of the original one, and for the worse, in a way. There are a lot of moments that aren't as good. The expressions are really dull on the face. I do appreciate what they did here, but really, come on. Made $1 billion, though, so whatever, I guess. What do I know? Captain Marvel was kind of boring, I gotta say. Not a big fan of this one. I didn't really get her arc that much, and the characters were okay. I love the de-aging on Sam Jackson, and I forgot. Jude Law is pretty okay in this one, too. I want to see more Ronan, though. That would have been great. Other than that, it's fine, I guess. Just a fair film. Judy Garland biopic. It was pretty good. I like the characters. They're pretty cool. And it's a nice little film. Saw in the 2-bit theater with my grandma and my mom. It was really sweet. Very, very nice movie. Just kind of fluff once again. But it's good. Good fluff. Star Wars! Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. The Emperor's in it. He does a good job. I do think that, like, they kind of just ended the... I don't know. The Emperor's in it. I like the Emperor. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. I don't really have anything else to say about this movie. It's kind of boring and annoying, but the Emperor's in it, and I like Ian McDiarmid. He does a great job with his character in this, and that's basically it. The ending where Rey, like, figures out how to stop everybody and save everyone, and all the ghosts showing up was pretty cool. And how they retconned a bunch of junk from the previous movie was really funny. And yeah. What a train wreck. Have the same director for all 3 of your movies. Or at least have a better plan. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tarantino's Foot Fetish, the movie. Give it up. Give it up. Yeah, I didn't like this movie because I didn't understand the historical context. And really, there should be historical context for those who weren't alive then. Yeah, I respect this movie. I appreciate some scenes here and there, but the context behind it I didn't understand. It had to be told. And it was okay. Not the best movie ever. A couple gripping scenes here and there. The acting was done really well, though. And yeah, that's mostly what it is. Yesterday is a film carried by Kate McKinnon because I like Kate McKinnon. She's a good actress. This is a weird movie. I do think it's a good concept, but it was executed kind of poorly. Again, more fluff. More just nice, fun fluff that Hollywood puts out every so often. And yeah, nothing much to say on this one. I like the concept again, but yeah, just... I don't know. Not a huge fan, at least. It's okay. I like this movie, actually, and this is a Halloween variant poster, by the way. I think this is my second favorite interpretation of the Addams, aside from the old television show, the old TV show, with John Astin, who's my favorite Gomez, by the way. This one does a good job. I think it kind of blends those two worlds of, at least from what I've seen in clips, the movies as well as the TV show together better, in a way. I do think that the characters do a great job. The lesson was really nice. And it was a really fun, quirky, weird film. It expands the Addams Family a little more and keeps the copyright to whatever studio has it. So yeah, good job, Addams Family. You're a good movie. Toy Story 4 could have been better, but I did appreciate a lot of the graphics in this one. The story was pretty alright, and we're seeing them again soon, so buckle up. The characters are kind of odd. Everyone's just in an RV for the a lot of the movie, I guess. And Woody and Bo Peep's story is pretty okay. There's no real overarching like villain or antagonist or whatever. I really hope we get back to classic villains someday. But yeah, it was an alright movie. That was just it was alright. It was okay. I like this movie. It was very well done. My favorite of the 3. Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon 3, Hidden World, really nice. I like how we get a lot of stuff from the first one. Also, how Hiccup does a good job with his stuff, I guess. The villain was really nice. It reminds me of Anthony Bourdain, strangely enough. I don't know why. But he was really good, too. The dragon stuff was really good in this movie. I really like this one scene where they're like in this arena and the bad guy just stops a dragon cold. And he just like skids right in front of him. That was really cool. He burns down their house or something. Honestly, the villains are really good in this movie, I think. This movie's kind of carried by them. The graphics are really nice too, and the characters are really done well as well. I liked it. Rocket Man was great. I think it's like Bohemian Rhapsody, but way better, honestly. Taron Egerton does a great job, and I think his role in Sing, which I forgot if I talked about this movie. Did I even talk about Sing? Because I loved Sing. 2016. Yeah, I didn't put Sing on this. Shoot, I'm sorry, everybody. Quick note about Sing. I really liked Sing. It was an awesome movie. Very well done. Cute characters and really great cast. Sing is awesome. Please go see it. I am so sorry for not talking about Sing. Why did I forget that one? I went through every single movie in the year. But anyway, Sing is a really great movie, and I liked it a lot. Rocket Man was really great too. It explores Elton John's life and how everything shook out with that. It's a better one than Bohemian Rhapsody, that's for sure. This movie has one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen where Tom Hanks, as Mr. Rogers, stares down some other guy in the quietest diner ever. He gives this like contemptible look to one guy for like doing something innocuous, and it's so funny. Other than that, it's a really nice movie. It shows Mr. Rogers in a really good light, and it's fun, fluff, and it's cute. I like it. Lego Movie 2 is like if you took all the jokes from Lego Movie 1 and put them into another movie, and then made more jokes, and then you just keep stuffing all the jokes in the movie. Just stuff the entire movie with jokes. I was the only one in the theater, and I was having the best time. It was so funny. I love Lego Movie 2. I didn't get any sets. I probably should have. But I do think this was a really great movie, and I love the whole thing with how the conflict shakes out, how the characters work. Emmett meeting, like, Rex Dangervest, who's like every Chris Pratt character, which is pretty funny. I like Queen Whatever I Wanna Be. I like the sort of like Lego Friends space soldier that is after them. And of course, Batman's in this one again in a major role. Yeah, and Emmett and Wildstar are great as well. All in all, a really fun movie. Oh, and Unikitty too. A really fun movie that just takes Lego Movie and turns it up to 11. It's awesome. Wish we had a third. Ninjago happened. This rights got put in our studio. Love this one, though. It's great. Dang it. Avengers Endgame was awesome, but the ending is the best part. The last hour of the movie is literally one big fight. It's a huge battle, and it's great. A lot of the movie is moping. A lot of the movie is backtracking. But then we get to the final battle, and it's all good for me. I don't have to really say why this movie is so good. But I feel like a couple things weren't really, I would have loved to see the Thanos that we saw the Thanos that we initially had as Thanos, but then it's replaced by a different Thanos, and it's like, what? I don't know. It just kind of sours me a little bit. There's a hollow victory to this movie, in a way. I gotta say, I do appreciate what they did with this one. I wouldn't have minded a third Avengers finale, just to add a little more or something. Yeah. Dolomite Is My Name is one of the funniest movies ever. I feel like Eddie Murphy coming back is mostly part of that, but the rest is so dumb and great. It's like one of those old movies that are just like this whole genre. I don't know what to say that won't cancel me. I feel like the word is blaxploitation or something like that, where I don't even know what the genre this is, but this is a comedy and it's really funny. It's about it's kind of like The Room in a way, where it's like a bad director who makes bad movies and bad decisions, but Eddie Murphy is on his top game in this movie. It's really funny, super clever, and incredibly good. I love this one. It was great, just great. Shazam was really surprising to me. This is just excellent. Just excellent little film. Not little, but excellent big film. This is a great job with how the characters are. Billy Batson, I think, was the character's name. The boy. Really good job on that. I think the whole Shazam thing was pretty funny. The villain was good too. It's a good starter film, and honestly something really nice. It's superhero fluff in a way. Just to say fluff once again for the millionth time. Yeah. it just is really great. It's really just a good movie. It's fun, wholesome, and just well made and shot with good characters, stories, and there's a scene in a boardroom that's really gruesome and creepy. But yeah, I really found this movie to be wonderful. It was a wonderful, refreshing take for the DC universe that came a little too late. Far From Home is awesome because Mysterio's in it. Dang it, I love Mysterio. He's really cool. I kind of wish that Strange was in this one instead of Sam Jackson. There are a couple of things that I do wish this film could have done a little bit better, but on the whole, it really did a great job with all the characters and plot twists and stuff. And it's just a nice film. It's kind of odd in a couple places, but you have to just kind of turn your brain off a little bit and relax and watch it. And yeah, is he out there? I don't know. All the scenes with Mysterio were wonderful, especially the twist scene as well as the nightmare sequence was brilliant. I really love this movie, and it's wonderful. And it does a great job being another Marvel movie with different characters, but it happens to be the ones that I really love. Frozen 2 is phenomenal. I love this one more than one. The songs are gorgeous. The environments are beautiful. I love the whole ending of the movie with the Ice Palace. The messages are incredible. Some of my favorite messages in any movie. To keep moving on and forward, and just to believe in yourself, and it's just so nice to see. I really love this movie. I respect the heck out of it, and they did a great job despite whatever behind the scenes stuff happened. This is one of my favorites. I love Frozen 2. Knives Out was a really good movie. I think that this is awesome, very funny. I've forgotten a lot of it, but it's a really cleverly done whodunit. And yeah, I really love the, Daniel Craig is a great Southern character guy. It's really funny. And Chris Evans does a great job as this jerk character. The whole cast does a great job with their characters and stuff. It's all about that, just the characters. It's wonderful. I think Knives Out is awesome. The sequel is pretty good too. And yeah, the technology was influenced by characters in this movie, which is pretty interesting involving Apple. So yeah, just gonna mention that. Good though. Jojo Rabbit is one of my favorite Taika Waititi films. Having not seen that many of them, I do think this is a wonderful film though. A great satire of anti-hate. A great just satire of the whole World War II business. One of the most chilling shots in cinema to me that randomly comes up on you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but involves shoes. It's a great movie. It's just a great movie, and I really love history as far as World War II and beyond. I'm in. Yeah, very funny, very clever, really incredibly well done with an excellent cast, great script, and it's just awesome. It's really awesome, especially how he gets rid of his imaginary friend. Yeah, it's great. 1917 is all shot like one shot. Basically a one continuous shot throughout the entire movie, and it's gripping. It's brilliant. It's breathtaking. One of the best cinematic experiences I've had in a long time, aside from Quiet Place. But yeah, 1917 is wonderful. It's just following this guy who has to deliver something from one place to another, and his travels through that. Phenomenal. Truly phenomenal. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that. It's a great experience to watch, and it's so cool. It's like playing an FPS, in a way. Closest thing to it, film-wise. Yeah, this won the Oscar for a reason. The class divide, the characters, story behind it all, how funny it is, even if it's not even though I have to read subtitles, I'm still laughing. I'm still loving this one. I really love the ending too. There's one of my favorite shots in the movie, and probably in any film, is the guy running down the stairs on the side of the mountain as it's raining. Such a great shot where it's really pulls out wide and shows this tiny little man running down these tiny little stairs on this huge mountain. It's so good. Yeah. What an awesome movie. Twists keep on coming. Stuff keeps on happening. That guy coming up the stairs will haunt me forever. It's a beautiful, wonderful film, and it really hits home, and it's so good. Parasite is phenomenal. Basically perfect. I love it. Yeah. That's it. So, we are going to go into the land of 2020 and beyond. And these videos will get a little bit shorter as we go on. Just because I haven't seen that many movies in the theater. Wonder why. But yeah. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you like this. And take care. Again, thanks for watching all my stuff. I really appreciate all of you. You know, thank you just once again for the opportunity to do this all for you. I really been wanting to do this since 2019 or so, 2020. And I finally got the chance to put my thoughts out on every movie I've ever seen, ever. Take care. Bye-bye.